What's up YouTube, back with another video, and today we're going to go over 5 plays in the Nuggets playbook. And something I'm doing a little different is I used to tell you the players that you can call each play with, but now I'm going to just say the priority that they need in order to run that play. And if you don't know what priorities are, check out my video on how to assign plays. I will leave that linked in the description, and I will also put it on the screen at the end of the video. So let's get into it. So first we have the fist 25 quick. You can call this for anybody that has any type of pick and roll priority, and it's basically just a side pick and roll. So right here we call it for Murray, and he's gonna start on the baseline, and Jokic is gonna set a screen for him, and he's gonna come up to the wing. And after you give him the ball, the play goes into this side pick and roll action with Jokic, and from there you could go all the way to the rim. You could hit Jokic on a roll, shoot a mid range, just whatever the defense gives you. Also, when he's on the baseline and he gets that initial screen and comes up to the 3-point line, if you notice the defender go under the screen or just get stuck, you can shoot the 3 if it's open too. So this play is quick and simple, but it's also effective because side pick and rolls are just good, and it's also a good feel out kind of play. Like if you're playing against another person, you could get a feel of how they're gonna play you. So are they gonna go over the screen, under the screen? Are they on bowling you, off bowling you? Also, you could get a feel for their tendencies a little bit too. So when Murray comes from the baseline up to the wing and he's kind of open for the 3, if you give him a pump fake, see if he's gonna jump or is he just gonna close out. And picking up on things like that will help you throughout the game. The next play is the fist 52 loop. You can call this for anybody that has pick and roll ball handler or pick and roll wing, and most of the times you'll end up with a 3-point shot. So right here we're running it for Gary Harris, and Jamal Murray is gonna start with the ball at the top, and Harris is gonna be on the left wing. Then Harris is gonna run through 2 screens and go to the opposite wing, and a lot of times he'll be open for a 3. And if he's not, the play ends in a pick and roll or sometimes a pick and fade with Millsap, and from there you just take what the defense gives you. So this play is pretty good, and these loop plays in general are pretty good too. Like you get so much separation for your shooters, and if that first option is not there, it just flows right into the next option, so you don't have to really do anything else. On top of that, it's pretty quick too, and I see myself using this quite a bit. The next play is the quick 2 floppy high. You can call this for anybody that has 3-point priority, and it's designed to get you a 3-point shot. So right here we call it for Gary Harris, and Jamal Murray is gonna start at the top, and Harris is gonna run to the baseline, and from there he's gonna choose to either run up to the left wing through 1 screen or run up to the right wing through 2 screens. And I don't know what makes him decide which direction to go in. Maybe it's how he's being defended, but I think that's what makes this play good, is because it's not the same every single time. It's a little random, so if you don't know where your play is going, the defense doesn't know neither. And I could also see this being good if someone's off bowling you and guarding, you know, the player that's running off the screens. Most of the time he will probably never guess where the player is going to go, so you could get some easy shots that way. The next play is the give 3 curl. You could call this for anybody that has 3-point play priority, and you'll end up getting 2 3-point options. So right here we call it for Gary Harris, and Jamal Murray is going to start with the ball on the wing, and Harris is going to start in the corner. You're going to swing the ball to Millsap at the top, then Harris is going to run baseline, then he's going to get a screen and come up to the left wing and get open for a 3. And if Harris isn't open, just hold the ball with Millsap, then Harris and Jokic will set a double screen for your small forward, and he's going to come up to the right wing and get open for a 3. So this play is pretty nice, and you'll get consistent looks with it. And also another thing you could do is when Millsap has the ball and he's waiting for Harris to come off of the screen, you could dribble into Harris and hold B or circle to do a handoff, and from there you could try to attack the rim. Even though when I practice it, I really couldn't get a good angle to the rim, but sometimes he'll be open for a 3. And this could be something that's very useful in my team, especially if you have somebody that has deep range dead eye and limitless range, and it's not as consistent as running the whole play, but it's still another option. And the last play is the punch 5 fist 91 STS. You can call this for anybody that has post-up low priority, and even though it's designed to be a post-up, you could get some easy layups and maybe even a 3-point opportunity. So right here we call it for Jokic, and Murray's gonna start with the ball at the top, then it's gonna pass it over to Harris, but he'll eventually get the ball back. Then Jokic is gonna run through 2 screens, come up to the top of the key, and he and Millsap are gonna set a double screen for Murray. Then Murray is gonna drive to the basket, and from there you could take it all away. You could hit Jokic on the roll, you could hit Millsap on the fade, or if somebody helps off anybody else on the court, you could just pass them the ball. It's just taking what the defense gives you at that point. Also, after you come off the double screen and the defense does a good job of defending it and you really can't get a driving lane, just pass the ball over to Millsap and then dump it down to Jokic in the post, because this play was designed to be a post-up play. So you can just go to work with Jokic in the post. Also, another thing you can do is, since Jokic could shoot threes a little bit, when he comes up off the double screen to the three-point line, right before he sets the screen for Murray, you could pass him the ball and sometimes he'll be open for a three, so you could shoot it if it's there. So this play is pretty good and it's pretty well-rounded. You kind of cover all your bases a little bit. You get opportunities for layup. You could take the mid-range when you come off the two screens. You got an opportunity for a three-point shot. And if all else fails, give the ball to your best player on the spot of the court where he's most dominant. So that's the end of the video. Like I said, if you're not sure what play priorities are, I'll leave a link to the video that I did on how to assign plays where I go over that a little bit. And if you're interested in other videos like this, I'll put the playlist on the screen, as well as the last video I did, which was about the Lakers. So as always, I hope this was helpful and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more content.